just start.
I mean, we're starting now, aren't we?
Yeah, it's already started. Did you get fright? Did you get like microphone fright?
Why would I? It's just a microphone.
It is just a microphone, but like I feel like there's like a gut feeling in my stomach where I'm just like, I'm gonna fuck this up.
I'm too dumb
Like
to have that feeling.
it's like straight up, just a bullet went through your head as a child. Now it's just sort of like you comatose essentially. I'm talking to a wall. That's what I'm doing.
Well, who said that a bullet went through my head? I was just born without a brain in it.
It's what I feel like there actually is a thing with that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like there's a kid.
Sad.
It is quite sad. Have you seen the one with the kids with two brains? Like the two kids can join at the head.
Oh yeah, that's a sad one.
I watched a documentary about it.
Yeah.
I watched it when I was like 7 years old. And I think my parents were watching it on the TV because they have a TV back then when I was 7 years old.
Yeah.
Large CRT like piece of shit. And I was there just absorbing it, just like trying to figure out logistically like how
would that work?
How would that work? Yeah, exactly. Because it's like
you gotta stay together all the time,
dude. I feel like that's fucking. Dude, imagine if I was attached to your head. Like
I'd kill myself.
Nah, you won't, dude. You love me. It's just I know.
That's what I tell you.
Yeah, you do, and I'll believe it. I'll continue believing it because I'm delusional.
That's
so
fine.
yeah,
I mean,
and naive and easily swayed. So
it's pretty standard, isn't it, nowadays?
Yeah, exactly. Anyway, hi.
Hello.
This is a podcast. This is the first episode of the podcast. The name, actually, we need to pick a name.
This doesn't have a name.
It doesn't have a name. This first episode doesn't have a name. I'm probably gonna do a random sort of name generator, and we'll pick the name based on that.
I think that sounds good.
But I'm Cinco, and with me is the beautiful Asian, half Japanese, half English, Liam.
That's it.
That's all it is.
I'm just Liam.
He's wearing some good glasses right now.
Oh, cheers, bro. You got some good.
I know. I went to Specsavers for this.
Oh, I went to Boots.
Oh, how much were those?
Far too much.
How much was far too much?
It was either
free
or 200 quid.
Okay, so this is the first episode. So if you if you feel as though as you're watching this, maybe if you're in your car or you're going to school, or maybe you should be in a lecture right now, but you're too busy listening to this, I don't know why, and you come to the starting realization that what you're listening to is complete and utter horseshit, then don't be alarmed.
It is.
Yeah, it is because it actually is horseshit, and hopefully we'll make some improvements if this first episode goes well. But otherwise, just fucking deal with it.
Just you're the one listening to it.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? I feel like we're gonna be pretty good at this. And do you know why? I hear a bunch of other.
You're delusional, mate.
Yeah, because I'm delusional.
Yeah.
All right. But I hear a bunch of other people's podcasts, and they are so fucking dry and so stale. They have no mic presence. That's the thing.
They're suggesting that we do.
Yeah, we do. We actually do.
We do?
Yeah, we do.
What do you mean?
Like our voices, they give off a certain like emotion.
I'm emotionless.
I know you're but I feel like that works for you. You're Richard Ayoade sounding ass. It works with my sort of more expressive nasally voice, and then we sort of come together into, I guess, this weird concoction.
Mix.
Yeah,
weird, like alchemy. That's what it is. It's alchemy.
Exactly.
We don't know if it'll work. We're just going to try it.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
Exactly. And I'm feeling more comfortable already. We're 4 minutes in, and we haven't really said anything of value. If I'm being honest, there's nothing's actually been said.
That's true.
Other than our names. And what is this podcast for? Why don't you tell me, Liam? What is this podcast for?
This podcast is literally just to be a podcast.
Okay, it's
you're the ones listening to it. If it sounds good. If it doesn't sound good, well, fuck you. All right.
Well,
okay.
There we go. You hear it from the man himself. Essentially, this is we realized that there is a market for podcasts on the internet, and we're trying to make money quick. So we thought, hey, why don't we make a podcast so we can get money quick?
Yeah.
I'm hoping to get a return on this within the next 24 hours. So if you want to subscribe to our Patreon, it will be £500 for the first tier. You'll get nothing. There's nothing there.
you just have to call 01865. Oh no, shit, that's Oxford one, isn't it?
Well, are you actually doing an actual
0800.
number? Oh,
No.
are you doing
I'm trying to work out what I want to put it as.
you can do it.
0800.
Yeah.
Give me your money. Right?
Yeah.
That's what you have to call.
Just
you just
straight
have
up.
to call
Just give-
0800,
just-
give me your money.
Just give me your money at gunpoint. Like a guy is pointing a gun at you. Like, you better give me your fucking money. This is no longer,
Exactly.
this is a command now. If you're listening to this podcast, that means you have very poor judgment. So, give me your wallet, right? This probably is a normal thing for you anyway. You're probably one of those whales that they complain about in, like, video games and shit. Do you know those guys?
Yeah.
Fucking microtransactions. You're probably one of those. You have that poor decision-making skills.
Well,
So,
you know, like, you just have to live with it, really.
yeah.
Yeah, like, what can you do? You came across this podcast. You got two guys asking you for money. What do? You just give them money.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
For just...
Can you,
999 quid a week.
Can you like move a little bit more towards the mic, my dude?
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you. But
Well, you can hear me.
I
Of
can
course
hear you.
can.
Yeah. I don't know whether or not the people could hear you, and if I'm being honest, I don't think they'd want to. But what we'll do, we'll boost you up. We'll bass boost you in post. That's like the first time I've ever said that. I feel so powerful. Yeah, exactly.
Such strong.
Exactly.
Oh, dubstep. That's something that
Yeah.
died out fast, didn't it?
Yeah, actually, that was 2012. Did you?
Yeah.
Were you part of that scene? Were you part of the dubstep scene?
I was not.
You're
I
not.
thought I was too cool for dubstep.
How old were you?
How old was I?
You were like 12 or something.
Oh, I was a wee little babby.
Yeah, you were like 14.
Yeah.
Everyone thought they were cool.
Yeah.
Too cool for dubstep.
Of course.
That's why they listen to dubstep. That's the whole thing. It's like
What? Just ripped it to shreds.
exactly. It's like they listen to dubstep and so complain about how bad dubstep is, but they still listen to it. So it's like I still got my money. Kind of like how some people will ironically listen to this podcast because it's gonna be shit,
That's
and
true.
they just want to laugh at us. But we still get your money at the very end of the day.
I'm happy with this arrangement.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we should go so bad it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
How much? Let me do a prediction. How much do you think of this is going to be cut out? No, let me actually listen back to it. How much of this rambling, going nowhere conversation is going to actually be used in the first episode? Do you think there even will be a first episode, or do you think we're going to have to cut out everything?
You see, right?
Yeah.
What I want to happen, okay, and this is for you listeners, okay?
Yeah.
I want this to be uncut perfect, okay? You know? Everything that comes out of my mouth, okay, is pure gold.
Pure gold.
Okay?
Yeah.
Pure gold.
Yeah.
I know gold is not that great anymore, but, you know, it's pure gold. It's not going to depreciate. Not like housing or any other stock.
Yeah.
It's going to stay level.
It's going to be constant.
Constantly
It might
shit.
even increase in value, kind of like, you know, the first iPhone, you know?
Oh,
like
nah,
the whole sort of novelty of it.
Oh, that's
the
true.
whole
That's
it's
true.
like retro now.
Maybe I'm not gold. You know what?
Maybe-
I'm not gold.
So you're the iPhone basically.
I am the iPhone.
So actually, you know, that's such a great comparison because I feel like what's gonna happen is we're gonna make a couple episodes.
yeah,
Right? They're gonna be received very poorly.
yeah.
It's gonna be shit. It's gonna be
Yeah.
objectively shit. Like the setup is shit. We're in a kitchen right now.
We are.
with a single snowball.
The echo is gonna be horrible.
It's gonna be atrocious. There's a single snowball microphone for two people, just in the middle of us. Anybody could walk in at any moment. I expect Sarah to just walk in. I don't know whether or not she wants to be mentioned.
Probably not.
We'll probably just cut
that
out. Yeah, let's
We'll
cut
just
out. Let's cut it out.
out.
There we go.
Here, hello guys, we're back.
We're back.
That was just a sudden jump.
Actually, you
Wow,
know what? Actually,
magic.
How many minutes are we in? How many minutes are we in?
Far too many.
We're 9 minutes. Do you want to go for a quick commercial break?
Sure.
Let's go. This episode is sponsored by Hims. forhims.com. You can buy a bunch of shit for your man. Valentine's Day is coming up next year. So why don't you get something for your man?
Hey, you know what? It might not even be next year. It might be the year after next, you know? Because maybe you don't have a man right now.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to be prepared.
Yeah, maybe
Like,
you're lonely.
Look, look, you're probably listening to this as a teenager.
Yeah.
You know, you're probably 12, 13 years old, going onto the internet, trying to find something to tear to shreds. This is a very nice thing to tear to shreds. Like, there's a lot that can be torn to shreds.
I feel like a lot of this
but, look, you might be a girl, you might be a guy. I don't know how you're oriented. You know,
dude, it's 2019. There might be somewhere in between.
Oh,
It could be anything. You don't know the pronouns.
I'm just old fashioned. You know?
Exactly. Yeah. At 21 years old, you're just you're out of the time.
Already.
This is not your generation, man.
No,
we're going too quick. Like the
Oh.
memes are just coming out rapidly. I've completely lost track of memes. You know?
Really?
I have. Like the Area 51 thing completely took me by surprise.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, and storming as the headquarters.
Yeah, the Asda headquarters thing I was on top of because someone posted it in some group chat.
I also love the fact that this is probably going to be found somewhere on the internet in 5 years' time from now. So
when
this
you
is gonna
actually
mean
have a
nothing.
job and a career, and
Yeah.
you have like something to lose,
Yeah.
basically.
And then
Like,
it comes out. And then everyone finds out how dumb I am. In reality, you know? These memes probably aren't relevant
Yeah.
when you're listening to this, you know?
So, that's so true. Like, that's the thing. It's like, no one's going to watch it, listen to it. And the people who will listen to it because it's so bad. And then it'll drop down. Like,
Yeah.
people will just stop caring after a while.
Exactly.
And then, hopefully, when we become big, people will come back to the old stuff. Like, let's see Liam and Cinco in the raw and filtered Liam and Cinco. Even though we're gonna heavily edit this, those are just gonna be the purists, the hipsters, the retro people, retro fans.
I've realised, though, we have not stopped talking properly, so it's just going to cut sentence to sentence. It's just going to oh, hey,
there's
hello.
no actual,
Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, yeah, I remember that part.
There's actually no space for transitions here.
No.
It's gonna happen. You're literally just gonna have to cut things.
But we're still on the advert.
We are. We are.
Hymns.
Hymns.com. We're not sponsored by them, by the way. We're just
No.
hoping that, if they hear this, they may consider.
Yeah, sponsor us. Sponsor us.
Please. We need money. I need money really quick. I wanna, please, give me money so I can misuse it. Please.
Yeah, just spend it wisely.
Yeah.
On don't do drugs, kids.
And here's another thing, right? I know you guys, you corporate guys, you really love representation and shit. I'm black. He's Asian.
Yeah,
Half Asian, actually. So
Yeah.
we've got like 3 mixes in one there.
Exactly.
Got a 3-for-1 deal.
Exactly.
What is Joe Rogan?
I have no
I'm
idea.
pretty sure he's like Italian, but that's white. That's basically white.
But it's Joe Rogan, though.
It's Joe Rogan. Ethan Klein from H3 Podcast.
Oh, yeah.
He's Jewish.
Yeah?
Basically white.
Yeah.
Just slightly
Close
bigger, slightly bigger noses and a little bit stingier.
Yeah.
But basically, we'll cut that out. But basically,
that's true. That's true.
Exactly.
You know, the whole thing about Jesus.
yeah.
Like, Jesus is not white. There is
Yeah.
no way. Like, he was a Middle Eastern
Okay.
man.
Actually, let's finish the commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. You can go on forhims.com. Use the code. We don't have a code yet, but when we have a code, go back to this episode and then use whatever code would be here and just like say it to yourself as you're listening.
Yeah.
So that you
Insert
can then-
code here.
Yeah, insert code here, and then use that on forhims.com so we get some kickback and we end up making some money too because
sounds
we
good.
deserve money and we're broke, university students. We need money.
Yeah. Why are we
Anyway,
even doing
back
this?
to this.
But back to topic. Back on
to the
topic.
show. Yeah. So tell me about Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah. This is like the first cut, by the way.
Yeah.
The,
Okay.
the first cut's gonna be tell me about Jesus.
He's
Go
pretty
straight
dope.
into it. Pretty dope, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty dope, pretty sick.
Apparently he died and came back to life.
Yeah. What's that about? Why do you do that?
I'm not sure really.
Yeah.
I like all the pastors have been trying to tell me for basically my entire school life, but
Yeah.
I never paid attention. I always fell asleep, didn't I?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. Why do you say that as if I was there? I wasn't there, mate.
neither was I.
Oh. You went
Like-
there in spirit. You just
Yeah.
sort of comatose with your brainless body.
As- I am actually a constant in the universe.
Yeah.
You'll find me. It's actually me who started the Big Bang.
Oh, yeah?
I ate some Indian the night before, and I'd had a bit of a bad day. I had a bit of a bad day, you know?
You know you're listening to some high quality content when you make a fucking fart joke. A fucking... Jesus Christ.
Look, I'm just trying... I'm trying to be relevant to our age range.
Actually, yeah.
Of 13-year-olds with very little life. Because to find this podcast...
Low IQs, too.
Huh?
Low IQs.
Low IQs? Nah. They have high IQs.
Nah, well, yeah. You have to have a high IQ to listen to this podcast, this unnamed podcast that we still haven't got a name for, by the way.
I mean, they'll see the beauty that we aren't putting into it.
Yeah, the fact that we are just sort of winging it as we go along.
Yeah, just like the artistic nature.
Dude, this is gonna be a fucking postmodern fucking podcast. That's what this is. It's gonna be like the solo effort in it, and then people are gonna look so much into it, like, oh man, they're saying stuff about this. It's a commentary on the entire podcast. But really, we just don't give a fuck. That's just what's happening.
Oh, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Not very hard, but I'm trying.
Okay, here we go. Word generator. Generate possible words.
Okay, what's our name?
Actually, hold on. Name generator. Why did I do word?
Because word is funnier.
Yeah, it
just
is.
imagine if it just came up like, I don't know, like anal cavity.
That's 2 words.
Green ivy.
Green ivy.
Yeah.
Oh, your city.
Um.
Do you want them to know where you live?
No.
Okay, we're in Bristol.
No, I live on Mars.
You live on Mars. Okay.
Yeah. That's the old name.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, so here we got some good ones here. The Cinco and Liam Experience.
The Bristol Life
Experience. The Comedy Academy. Horsing around with Cinco and Liam.
I like the sound of that.
Hashtag Cinco and Liam.
I'm not on drugs, I promise.
I know. It sounds like it. Maybe we should go a hashtag. The Comedy Burrito. The Cinco and Liam Taco. The Cinco and Liam Saga. I like that one. My favorite comedy. I like that one because it's like ironic type thing because this is no one's favorite. This is
the
no
comedy is the fact that we're terrible.
Yeah, that's the comedy right here.
Yeah.
2 stories with Cinco. Actually, I think we should do that one.
True stories.
2 stories. With
Oh,
Cinco.
I don't want to tell the truth.
No, yeah, that's the thing. That's the whole like it's like it's on its head. It's subversive. You know?
Oh.
Like you say true stories, but really this has nothing to do with. It's not true, and we're not telling stories.
Oh,
which
that's
is sort of
fun.
Yeah, we're just that's
just rambling.
Yeah, basically that's what it is.
Yeah.
For like 20 minutes. It's like if you got like a homeless person and you put a mic next to him, that's basically what he would come up with. Is this
It's just like a countryside walk. You don't know what's gonna come. You haven't been here before. Mm-hmm. Maybe you live in somewhere where there's dangerous animals, so you don't really go very far.
Yeah.
And you stay to the beaten path.
Yeah.
What I'm intending to do is just have a countryside walk, right?
Yeah.
You have no idea what's coming up.
Yeah.
It's a bit shit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you could be using the internet right now. But no, Mum. Mum says,
yes.
No, you have to use... Fuck. Where am I going with this?
Yeah, I wanted to like interject and like help you along, but I had no idea what I couldn't even say.
You know what? We can just cut it out.
Let's just cut it out.
Let's cut it out.
But
Let's start.
2 stories with Cinco and Liam. So let's go. Take 2.
Take 2.
Yeah, tell me about Jesus, man.
Jesus?
Yeah, tell me about Jesus.
Oh, I don't know Jesus personally.
You a religious man?
No.
You like you a fan of God?
I mean, I haven't met him.
I mean, if let's say God did exist. All right, we're back 6,000 years ago.
Yeah.
Time of Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
Let's say you're Adam.
Wait, no.
What?
The world was made 6,000 years ago.
That's what the Bible says, though.
Yeah. So how the fuck would Adam and Eve be around back then?
No. Wait. What are you talking? Well, when would Adam and Eve be there? It's like they were there like 7 days in. That's what it would be.
Yeah, they would be 5,999 years and 51 weeks ago.
Did you say yeet? Say yeets.
I was gonna say yeeks.
Like as a fucking unit of time. Yeets. 5 yeets ago.
5 yeets ago.
What would that be? What would that be?
What?
At that time, what would that represent? 5 yeets. Yeah, 5 yeets.
It changes. You know.
I feel like that would be multiple. I mean, I think
it depends on an exponential.
Oh, it's an exponential curve.
Yeah. So 5 yeets back then.
Yeah.
Is like a short amount of time.
Yeah.
5 yeets now is like.
So it's like huge. It's absolutely gigantic.
You're like getting to like the heat death of the universe.
This is like the most useless measuring system ever. Why in the fuck would you make it logarithmic?
It's also
I don't understand.
It's an exponential, mate.
Okay, why would you make it exponential?
Because I can.
Oh, okay.
Like, why else do we do anything else? You know.
I guess so.
Like we made like logical thinking in science to stay alive, and why do we stay alive? Because we can.
Yeah.
Might as well. It's like, oh look, Mary over there looks fit.
Yeah.
I'll bang her. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm a heterosexual cis white male.
Yeah.
I didn't need to say heterosexual before that, did I? But I'm not with the time.
Made it. Yeah, exactly. You made it redundant. You made it redundant there. But you know what? For all of our progressive
like we're
viewers,
gonna be in 5 years' time.
Yeah, exactly. For all of our progressive viewers, they will surely appreciate that sentiment.
I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah,
it's understood.
I think I understand that you're pandering right now, but we are literally gonna alienate every audience that we can possibly garner by the very end of this episode. So there's no point. You should just be yourself. You should stop caring. True stories with Cinco and Liam. That was another lesson right there. Just be yourself. For anybody, any incels out there, and feel depressed, you know, life's getting you down a little bit. Maybe you resent women. I saw a guy on YouTube. Have you seen the ginger-haired guy?
I've seen loads of them.
Oh, well, this particular ginger-haired guy, he basically made a video about the fact that he's like 32, and he was an incel. He still has acne. He's like, he's down the rabbit hole, dude. He's like fucking, yeah. He's like, just taking it one day at a time. Just trying to become better, you know. But no woman wants me anyway, so it doesn't even matter. It's like that sort of thing, you know.
That's because he hasn't taken enough days.
Yeah.
He's taking it one day at a time.
Exactly, that's the thing. He needs to go NoFap.
Maybe if he took it an hour at a time, you know.
Yeah. Maybe a second at a time.
Oh, that's too fast. Like if I could improve myself at a second at a time, I'd be like Stephen Hawking before you knew it.
That's that. You know what? That's very true. But like, I don't know how fast did Mike Tyson go? He must have taken it like several seconds at a time. Probably max several seconds at a time.
But
like,
the scary thing is, right?
Yeah.
If AI does go haywire and shit, that's what it's going to be like.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be milliseconds at the time. Like just the computing time of the supercomputer.
Not only that, it's like the supercomputer will be able to create a supercomputer that'll be able to create like a supercomputer. You have like a series of computers making calculations at the same time.
Yeah. You
have like supercomputer inception.
It's just going to be mad.
Yeah, it's going to be mad.
That's scary. That is scary.
What is your prediction there? What do you think is going to happen? Like 50 to 100 years in terms of AI. What do you think?
I think we're gonna have mostly just fairly useless apps. Someone hacks into it sometime.
Yeah.
There's nothing much too malicious, but the proof of concept is there.
Yeah.
And then someone decides to finally flip the switch and whole areas get fucked.
What, you mean like nukes?
Nah, not nukes.
What do you mean? What are you talking about then?
It's just like servers going down.
Oh, okay.
Shit getting fucked up.
Yeah.
But I feel like, I hope.
Yeah.
In like designers and creators and whatever the fuck they're called. To make computers. Programmers, thank you.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, I should know that.
You probably should.
But I should hope that they'd put fail-safes in.
Yeah.
You know? Like, we have cars. People were scared about the fact that maybe the human body wouldn't be able to put up with the crazy forces of 30 miles an hour.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I don't know whether it's 30. It was probably 50. But it was faster than any horse had ever travelled before, and people were scared. They were like, maybe the guts will move around inside.
Yeah.
It might cause damage, you know?
Maybe the guts will move around.
Yeah.
Like, fuck us up. Like,
exactly.
maybe your brain will start fucking jittering.
Little known fact.
Yeah.
Corsets were made for that reason. To hold everything in place.
I think you're fucking with me. Is that actually true?
Nah. That's why it's a little known fact.
Oh, okay. You sort of. Okay. You're doing the whole like subversive thing. Is that what you're doing?
I'm just being a dick.
Oh, okay.
There's nothing more to it.
Yeah, I think we're gonna cut that part out.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
because that was pretty embarrassing.
It was
How long are we in on this?
far too long.
24 minutes. Here's.
Are we already running out of things to talk about?
We are running out of things to talk about. You know what we probably should do? We probably should have a structured plan of what we should be talking about. But you know what? Here's what we'll do. Let's go on YouTube.
We'll mute it.
We'll find some content here. Let's just here we go. So tell me about
quality content right here. I'm not exactly helping you out here.
You a Game of Thrones fan?
No.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe you should throw some shit out here. I've been like introducing all the topics.
Yeah.
Just give me something. Ask me something. You know, let me riff off something.
Yeah, I will.
Okay, tell me something. Say something. Say what comes to mind.
So I was thinking about this earlier today. You know how there's clouds and shit.
Yeah.
And you know how we got the sun. Yeah. And we say the sun's not out when the clouds are covering it.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on that? Because I'll say my point after yours. But
okay. Have you really thought about this one? Like this is like you're going in deep.
This is like something that troubled me.
Oh really?
Yeah. I was thinking about it and I was like, why did they do it like that?
I feel like for that to trouble you, you have to be quite troubled yourself. If I'm being honest.
Let's be real here.
Yeah. You know what? That didn't even need to be said.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you want my opinion on it, I'll give you my opinion. I think that the English language is very flawed, and I don't understand why people do some things like that. Why would you say that it's not out when it clearly is out, but there's just something covering it?
Yeah.
Maybe
it's just that we're old-fashioned.
Maybe, but like that, it's always they've always said that though, haven't they?
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to get with the times.
Exactly.
But then, to be fair, if we were with the times all the time, you know, who knows what would happen?
We would be so far in time that we'd be traveling into the future.
1 second per second.
1 second per second, and that would be a scary day, my friend. That'd be a very scary day. I like staying right here, right now. Not moving, not progressing, just stagnating like this podcast will. Just actually, you know what? That's not true. The podcast will go a steep downward trend right here, so we'd actually be getting worse. The podcast is going backwards in time. That's what I'm saying.
That is true.
Yeah, we've discovered time travel by making this podcast.
Yeah.
So
look, you've probably fallen asleep by this point. Hello again.
You know what? It's a sleep aid. That's what.
Sleep aid?
Yeah, that's what this podcast is. It's a sleep aid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe we should do an ASMR video. It's like, hey guys.
We're really fucking running out of ideas now, aren't we? There's nothing left.
Just lovely sounds like that. Just rub your fingers around the mic, pretend that this is actually meaningful.
Hold on, let's do news. Okay.
News.
His latest and up. Yeah, you know what? We'll do like the news at 6. All right. Tragedy as teenage people 14 hit by a train on way home from school. What's your thoughts?
Shit.
Yeah, it's pretty shit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brexit deadline. Could be.
Immediately gloss over.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? A kid died. That's the story. That is the story. I don't even know why it's on the front page. What is this? Oh, I think it's a train. I think the train thing is the surprising part.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
That's sad. A young life. Like, who knows what they could have been.
They could have been anything.
They could have.
But then you think about yourself. You're like, what have you amounted to?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm in no place to speak, am I?
We'll cut that out. BBC Block Books B&B then cancels at last minute. BBC Block Books B&B. What's that? What's B&B?
B&B, bed and breakfast.
Oh, bed and breakfast.
So BBC books out a bed and breakfast or something, and then cops out at the last second, so they don't have any customers.
Oh, that's
pretty bad.
Why is that? Yeah, it's a bit shit. But why is that this is the front page of? Oh, it's the Metro.
That's why.
Okay. All right. This is starting to make sense. Let's go on BBC. Here we go. Scotland has highest drug death rate in the EU. Are you surprised by this whatsoever?
No.
Neither am I.
Because you have loads of open areas.
Yes.
Loads of chances to get lost.
Yes.
And fuck all to do.
Exactly. And also a shit ton of buckfast.
That's true.
Yeah. I mean, do you know that that's like apparently people were getting all anal about buckfast.
Oh no.
Yeah, because apparently that's like the main when a lot of crimes in Scotland happened. That's like the main thing that they're on.
Oh.
They're on buckfast.
That's pretty bad.
It's literally just wine and Red Bull though.
Yeah.
I guess it's sort of like you're drunk, so you have that sort of lower inhibitions, but you're also like hype as fuck.
On
So
Red
like
Bull.
so you think the shit like breaking into cars and jumping out of windows is like a good idea.
That's true because you should always stick to one or the other.
Yeah.
Either you're trying to get shit done, so you'd have Red Bull.
Yeah.
You're trying to get through doing something.
Yeah.
Studying, revising,
Mhm.
or what's another word for studying?
Masturbating.
Masturbating.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to study.
Yeah.
Or you've got like lower inhibitions. So
Yeah.
like one of them you're hyper, but you're doing what you intend to do.
Yeah.
And then one of them you're drunk as shit.
Yeah.
And so you're so drunk, your inhibitions are lowered, but you can't do anything about it
Yeah.
because you're so drunk. You can't.
Yeah, that's the thing.
can't do
You're
anything
basically
about it.
you're almost like collapsing. Like you have this problem. Like I tend to not get too tired, but you tend to get very tired.
I want to sleep.
You want it, you straight up. You're just done. You're
Yeah.
out of there.
Like I want to sleep right now.
Yeah, I mean, so do I.
I have a bit of a cold, hence why I sound a bit nasal.
Yeah, but you're gonna power through it though because you're a good. What do you call people who do these things? What is this? Failures in life.
Sorrowful cases for human beings.
I think the correct term is sellout.
Sellout.
That's what this is. Was selling out by going the biggest trend online right now, and the thing is we're not even gonna be successful in it. So what's the point? It's gonna waste our time.
I mean, there is no coherence
There's
in
no-
this
yeah.
at all.
Yeah. Again, very little space for transitions. So I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do in post.
Maybe that could be our thing. Just
What,
the
just
fact
like-
that we never stay on the topic.
Yeah,
Just
it's-
every 5 seconds. Just perfect for people with ADHD.
I'm
just
thinking
like,
the exact same thing.
oh, hey, guys. Here's an idea. Here's another idea. Oh, you're bored of that. Here's another idea.
Yeah, maybe this might be right up Derek's alley then.
Maybe.
That was.
We're just throwing names in here.
Yeah, well, yeah, but you have zero context for who any of these people are, but like, what we want you to do is to like feel as though you're being alienated just by listening to this podcast. It's the first episode, but you should feel as though you don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
That's the sort of feeling that we're trying to get.
Just disoriented.
Yeah, just complete chaos. Almost like you go into a place. Actually, I haven't told you this, right?
No.
But when I first came to this flat,
Yeah.
and you guys, we all played like D&D,
Yeah.
right? And you guys started saying a bunch of fucking inside jokes
Yeah.
that I didn't fucking get,
Yeah.
but I had to pretend that I got it. Otherwise, I'd look like a fucking idiot. That's kind of what I want the audience to feel like.
But the issue here
They
is
can't ask.
the audience knows that we can't see them. They're in the future.
Yeah, they are. They are
They
in the
don't
future.
need to appear like they aren't being fucking idiots.
Yeah, that's true. That's
No
true.
one's gonna laugh.
So, that's the thing. Yeah, so they're just going to look confused. They're going to be like, what the fuck's going on? What is this? Who's Derek?
You know what?
What?
Watch this with your
D&D?
mates. Okay, watch this with your mates. Okay, don't give them any context. Okay, and just laugh at everything as if you understand everything that is going on.
Oh my god.
You're gonna get judged so hard. Oh look,
Hold
here
on.
comes someone.
Who is it? Who is it?
Oh,
it's
hello.
James. James doing our
Hello,
podcast.
James.
We're actually making a podcast right now.
You're
Yeah.
actually making a podcast.
Yeah, we
We
actually
are.
are making a
Well, you're
podcast.
supposed to be at Pianos.
Am I?
Yeah.
Is it already now?
Apparently so.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit.
We're 35 minutes in. We're
What
35
time is
minutes in. It's 35 minutes. It's 8:30. 6:30.
6:30.
I forgot how digital time works. Analog.
Well, it seems like I've got a bounce.
you gotta go.
Yeah.
You gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, you don't want to look like an asshole.
I swear to God, this is gonna be like less than 10 minutes long.
It's gonna be 5 minutes.
It's gonna be awful. James, it's been fucking awful.
Kids, don't do drugs. Adults, if you're doing drugs,
His face. No, your face when you were. Yeah, let's wrap it up.
this is important shit, man.
No, yeah, let's wrap it up.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah,
It's bad for you.
Two strokes.
there we go. There's
Fuck's
James.
sake,
right
James.
there. Yeah, what are you doing, man?
Oh, I'm
Don't
leaving.
listen.
I'm leaving. I'm
All
gone.
right,
I'm out of here.
that was what's the name of this podcast again?
Some shit.
It is some shit. It is definitely shit. I forgot what the name is.
Well,
True stories.
True stories. But we can't even do like a changes right now.
Fucking hell, this is awful.
Just true stories.
All right. If you guys like this podcast, be sure to find us on iTunes and
Oh my God.
Google Play and wherever you find your podcasts.
Yeah.
All right, let's fucking wrap this up.